Hello everybody, this is YDYT and I'd like to welcome every single one of you back to a brand new episode of MinasCraft. So the last episode is already well received, so we're back again doing more crazy stuff, and as you can see we're on top of the nether. I wonder how I got here. So I glitched myself up onto here, and then I've built a machine over here to break the bedrock. And you can probably figure out why I'm up here, and it's to make a gold farm. So if I flick this, we should see that bedrock has disappeared. It has. So now we can easily set up a ladder to get up and down here. So, you've probably figured it out. Like, I didn't really make it very secretive there. But we are going to be building a gold farm. So if you look at my pick, it's very low, and I don't want to have to keep on going to the end to have to return it, because that's no fun. Or repair it, rather, not return it. So I figured that coming up here and doing one of these is going to be better. So we're going to be building one of the crazy gold farms. We're going to be building Ilmango's expert version, because that's the kind of world this is, where we're doing things stupidly over the top. So I'm going to go gather tons of resources and be back. But before that, I'm going to go back to the farm that we built last time and talk about it a tiny bit. Okay, so last episode, one of the things we did was we built this drowned farm here. And I got some comments asking how it works. So very basically, there is a villager there, and the drowns want to kill him, so they are going to swim up, they're going to walk onto the soul sand, which is going to like bubble them up into this where there's string, and it's going to push them into the nether, and then we're going to kill them in the nether. That's the super simple explanation. Ilmango's video goes a bit more in depth on it, but yeah, it's pretty simple overall. So, the consensus from the last episode was pretty clearly, I think it was 100% of people said it's cool to dupe sand. So I built up a super quick little sand duper in the end portal. I'll show you that. And it's kind of glitched, so I'm presuming it doesn't work with this version, and I'm going to need to find a new sand duper, which is kind of annoying because I spent ages to get chickens into a specific position. So, if you guys could leave a comment down below, like, hey, this is a good sand duper or anything, and you didn't see that, then please do let me know. I love using designs that other people send me, so send me designs for everything. That's how I first found out about the crazy cactus sugarcane thing we built last time. So yeah, we got this fancy thing, and it doesn't seem to be working, at least as well as it was at a point. Let me see. At least it's not working as well as it's supposed to. So, you can see these pistons should be pushing up, but they're not, and I don't really know why. So, yeah, maybe this design's just not working in this version of Minecraft. But yeah, we'll leave that for later. So, yeah, oh look, they're ducks. To get back onto track for this episode, we're going to need to gather a ton of resources. So I'm going to go and get all that stuff, get the shulker boxes loaded up, and then we're going to head up to the top of the world, and we're going to build ourselves an absolutely absurd gold farm, one that can produce more resources than the player can actually pick up. Like, that's how stupid we're doing. Like, more XP than the player can pick up. So I'm going to get all of the, like, shulker boxes down. This is the first world in which I've properly used shulker boxes, and honestly I love them so much more than I thought I would. Like, I just use them for everything now, and they're brilliant. So yeah, shulker boxes are great, and I need to go end raiding to get a ton more. So maybe next episode? Let me know what you guys would like to see in the next one. It's 15, so we could do something special for 15, maybe a crazy time-lapse or something, I don't know. So yeah, I'll get all the resources and then we'll be back. Alright guys, we're back. So we've got all of these shulker boxes filled with so much stuff, so many resources. I think that this is going to be by far the biggest project I've ever done in a single-player survival, because in the past, like, I've done massive projects, obviously, but mainly on multiplayer worlds. Where like there's shops and stuff, so you can pay others to do all the grind for you. But no, today I had to do it all myself. Or actually, over the past 3 days, I've had to do it all myself. So yeah, we've got all the stuff ready, and we're gonna build this thing right up there in the sky. So I'm gonna get like absolutely everything ready, and I don't really know how to film this. I think I might just build it like once and then do another bit, and then another bit, etc., etc. Because I see no reason to just, like, put it there. But we've got some issues, because I used literally all of our lapis for these blue stained glass. We've got a few shulker boxes full of it, which is probably a poor decision. I should just use regular glass, but it does look quite nice with the blue. But then I'm not using the same blocks as Ilmango for the rest of it, so maybe it should have been a better idea to not do that. But yeah, I'm pretty hyped right now because I just saw last night the new Avengers movie. It's like I've got that little song stuck in my head. I would play it now, but I'll get a copyright strike and then there'll be ads, and I don't want to put ads on this, so you know, I'll play a nice little guitar rendition here. Some high quality guitar rendition going on in the background now, hopefully. But I really loved the new Avengers movie, and I was thinking it would be cool to do something related to that whole universe on this world. I haven't really thought what, but if you guys have any ideas, then do let me know, because I am thinking about it quite a lot. So I'm going to build this thing up, and then we'll be back. Okay guys, we are back. So if you look up there, you might see the beginnings of this farm, and I've got quite a bit of it done. I think I've got all of the redstone done. Which was pretty crazy to copy, to be honest, because obviously there's no tutorial for this farm, so it was insane to copy. I think I've got it all done right. Honestly, I have no way to know until the whole thing's done. So I'm now working on building these rings. So we've got this blue glass ring, and then outside that we're going to have another ring of magma blocks. So I spent so long gathering resources. I regret dyeing all of this because I've no lapis left. So I think next time we're doing a dye farm to get all of the dyes, because how many dyes are there? We've got, I think there's one for every colour in 1.14. 1.14 came out the other day, and I haven't updated yet. I think I'm going to wait for Optifine. I'm not really too sure though. I heard there's bad chunk loading in it. I don't know. I haven't played with it. But I'll give it a test at some point and see whether I'm going to update. So yeah, I think next time we'll do a wither skeleton farm. Because I am under the impression there's a new thing called a wither rose, which works as black dye. And black dye is horrible to get because, you know, ink sacs aren't very easy to farm efficiently at a massive scale. So I think that doing something like that is what I'm going to opt to do. So yeah, I don't know if there's any of these. They're called wither roses. I don't think there's any wither roses farmed that currently exist, but if they are, then that'll be cool. I'll have a look around. Yeah, so I think that I'm going to get this whole thing built up, and then we'll be back. Okay guys, so we're back, and as you can see the whole thing is done. I think it's alright. I'm 90% sure it is, but like, you never know. You might have missed something. Such as I missed picking up these shulker boxes. That was something I missed. So hopefully I didn't miss anything else. That would be problematic, because it's taken me a really long time, particularly building this giant circle up here. That took a very long time. So I figured we'd go in for a test run. As you can see, I died, hence the 0 levels. That was a bit of an elytra mistake. Also, building this gas were a bit of a problem, but like once I got all the layers in, that was obviously fine. So my pickaxe is also quite low, so I believe if I just... Oh, let's check that this is on first. That doesn't look on, so I believe if we flick this, we should see this turn on. Oh, that looks a lot more on. Now, hopefully, everything's going to work here. We've got lava in here. I'm just going to see if I can see this lava dispense at any point. Because it should. But I don't really know when. And I just want to make sure it does properly, because otherwise the game is going to lag extremely hard. Let's see. Oh, I'm guessing that was it just now. Oh no, that's these dispensers, sorry. So let's see, 3, 2, 1. Yes, brilliant. Okay, everything looks in order then. I just wanted to make sure that lava was working, because otherwise the game is going to lag so hard, and I'll have to use commands to kill all of the XP orbs. So I believe if we just shoot one of these guys, now we stand here in the middle, they should all come running down. And we should start to gain XP. So it's currently going into all my tools. Ah, they've de-aggroed. Okay, so I understand something now. There have been some villagers sitting back there on slabs. Clearly the reason for that was to stop these guys from de-aggroing. So I'm going to get some named villagers back there, which might be a bit of a hassle. I should have tons of name tags though, so it shouldn't be too hard. I'll take you along for the journey for that actually. In the last clip I said villagers twice. I meant pigmen. Okay, we're back. So we've got a bunch of names here. We'll go through those in a minute. So I had some problems with this actually. So I tested it again for about 5 more minutes. And basically it completely broke. All the conveyors down here got messed up and everything. And I've no idea what caused it. But then I spent about an hour or so troubleshooting it. And I think all the conveyors are working now. And I did another test and it didn't break, so I'm presuming all is fine. So yeah, so that seems all good. So now we just need to get, oh, we're on the wrong there. So now we just need to get a bunch of pigmen into the right places. And okay, you could walk over there. Didn't realise you could do that. Okay. Okay, we're back and we've got all of these guys in place and named. So we've got Hey Look over there, Kevin, the Bacon Strikes Back, Pigs are friends, not meat, I think it says. More pig brains. Hamray. Angry Oinker. Smells like bacon. Uncle Ham. Go Ham. Return of the Bacon. Rotten Swine. Captain Pigbeard. Hamby. Bacon Commander. Chickens are the best. Okay, so that's all of those guys put into place. It was surprisingly difficult to actually get them all there. And then getting them to stay there was even more difficult. I had a couple of iron golems come and kill them at one point, because apparently the iron golems could jump onto the bridges I made. But now we're going to test if this works. So this is currently off, and then that is on. I do feel that's probably the wrong way around, and I could probably swap the way around it is pretty easily, but I don't really care right now. And then we just shoot one of these. Okay, we shoot and not kill one of these. It wasn't killing them earlier. There we go. And now if we just stand here in the middle, we should hopefully get tons of XP and have them not all despawn and have more keep coming. That looks like that's the case, so the XP should now be coming. And this basically works because zombie pigmen, when aggroed, no matter how they die, will drop XP. So you can just do something crazy like this and get a ton of experience really, really quickly. So much so that there's a clock here for this lava bucket that'll destroy the XP orbs every now and then, because otherwise there'll be too many and the game will start lagging. And I've noticed that some get caught down there. I don't think it's very many. I've noticed this happens on all 8 of them, I think. Maybe not on that one. It happens on the 4 centered ones, though, which is obviously less than desirable. So, I'm not sure if it's supposed to do that, or if that's just, like, a mistake. But yeah, it does do that for sure. So, yeah, I can now get all of my tools just repaired super, super quickly like this. I can actually get mending on my axe now, because I hadn't got it before, because I figured it wasn't necessary and we didn't get XP quickly enough. But now, that's all different. So I'm really, really pleased with this. So, now the big thing we got to do is we got to set up storage for that. Except, this episode's already kind of late, because I've had some major computer problems. I actually built this farm twice, because my computer crashed, and, like, I lost the save file and had to get it back up and everything, and, oh, it was not good. But, yeah, it's all done now, and now we have all of this crazy XP. So now we just need a way to get all the gold and stuff, because if you see down there, you probably can't, but those pistons are conveyor belts. You can see that one a bit better. And they push all of the items along to the very center where there are 4 hoppers. So if we just turn this off, and then we fly out of XP range, or out of spawn range, we'll just fly to about here, and then fly back. Hopefully everything's despawned and they're no longer angry. That would be ideal. Are you still angry? Okay, that sounds still angry. I'll figure that out later. Maybe they're permanently angry now, but I don't really care if these guys are permanently angry. So I don't feel confident enough to land where I want to. But if we come right up here, you'll see... maybe you can't see from here. I'll wait till I get up to the top. Okay, so if you see here, there's quite a lot of XP and items stuck there on top of, like, where the last anvil is. I don't really know what to do about that, so if anyone has experience with this, please let me know. So if we come right up to here, this is where it is. So we've got a hopper here, which actually has a piston in it. Oh, there's lots of pistons in these. So we will break out these 4 blocks, because these are the 4 with the hoppers above them. There should be a hopper there. Yep. And so items are just sitting on the ground right now, which is obviously not what we want. And why is there a... can't see what that does. Let me have a look. No, I'm not sure what that does. Imagine it does something because it's there, but maybe... No, I don't know. We'll come back to that later, I guess. So I've got these 4. I'm going to build a storage room, except we're going to leave that for now. So we're going to round this one out here. So if you did enjoy, please do remember to drop a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll be sure to catch you in the next one. Peace.